Today I messed up by casually addressing the American CFO of our company as man like he's my best friend. I work in Europe and I have many dealings with Americans. I really enjoy hopping on American meetings because the level of English is usually exquisite. They're also extremely good at making you feel relaxed while discussing business and keeping a light-hearted atmosphere throughout the meeting. This is night and day from the EU meetings where they're usually business-driven and quite intense. In my company, at least when there's a meeting, it's usually critical to speak. If they invite you in person, you know shit hit the fan. I digress. Let's just say I got a bit too comfortable with the American finance team. We started talking business and everything went well, and then towards the end I say something like, "It was nice meeting you, man, have a good one," and then I immediately realized that I'm talking to the CFO of my company. I think I froze and buffered for a few seconds after saying it. Everyone in the meeting froze for a second too and, not lag, and he said, "Nice catching up, thanks for the incredible support." I left the meeting room and then I just felt so embarrassed that I addressed the boss of my boss's man. Today I messed up at work by calling a 5-year-old child fiddler. I work with children and once in a while there is one child who refuses to engage with the group. Usually shy or just being stubborn. Pretty sure this child was both. Part of my job is making sure that one kid joins with the group. He was being extra stubborn and refusing to join, so I started playing some simple games with him in front of a bunch of parents to get him engaged. Growing up my mom played the high five. On the side. Down low. Too slow. With me and my siblings. She liked Disney and created her own version of the rhyme. Replaced the ending with "on the roof." High fives, you're a goof. So naturally I used it with the child I was working with. The parents, who were all good friends with me, burst out laughing, ending in a serious kind of ooh. I looked up at the parents confused and asked if they hadn't heard that version before. A real good friend of mine who helped out a lot heard what I said and pulled me off to the side. He explained to me that apparently goof is also a term used here in Canada for child fiddler. To say I was mortified is an understatement. The parents knew what I meant and nothing came from it, but wow. Is anything innocent anymore? Today I messed up by dry swallowing pills. I take some day pain and antidepressants. Well, I always thought the reason people take pills with water was just because it goes down easier. I spent a year and months mostly, if not always, dry swallowing pills because it was easy to do, and while not the most comfortable thing to do, not painful. I drink plenty of water, just take my medicine in the morning rush while in the car. Well, boy was I wrong. I Google searched after an hour of extreme pain and uncomfortable cramps and burping that they are to avoid chemical burns. I considered the emergency room, but as a male in the US I decided it was best to suffer through the night and learn my lesson. I also Google searched how to fix the pain and drank liquids, but it was midnight and too late to eat or go buy aloe vera juice and other recommended remedies. So I suffered on for hours feeling painful burps and like there was a hole in my stomach. The next day eating and drinking was very uncomfortable, but was forgotten after an additional day or two. Today I messed up by telling my girlfriend what my friends were saying about her. Didn't actually happen today, but whatever. My girlfriend isn't the thickest girl you can find. She has a nice body in my opinion, but my friends think otherwise. They keep telling me that she's skinny, that she has no ass or tits, or she's just a pretty face type of girl, and that I should dump her for a thicker girl. They say it as a joke, but it gets annoying and starts feeling offensive. One day it came to the point where I got mad and went back to my dorm. She eventually came, and as we were talking I told her that I needed to find new friends. She asked me why, and I told her that they keep talking shit about her. She asked what they were saying about her, and without any hesitation I told her that my friends thought she was too skinny. It wasn't on purpose, it just got out of my mouth, but I could see the look on her face when she heard me. I could see how hurt she felt and how much I just messed up. She got sad and just told me that it's just what they think and I don't have to dump them for it. Now I feel even shittier. Today I messed up by telling my girlfriend my type. Some time back, I brought up the topic of types. I mention it because her best friend and I seem to damn near be the exact same individual, just of different genders, and I joked that she must have a type. She took it a bit more seriously than I intended and proceeded to tell me she wasn't sure she had a type, but she did like it when men were comfortable with expressing femininity, and that she thought tattoos were cool. Then she asked me my type, and I told her that generally it's been curvy blondes with long hair, big chests and blue eyes. She lightly teased me for having basic tastes and we moved on. The past couple of months, she's been asking for constant reassurance. Asking if I'm sure I like her immediately after moments of intimacy, asking if I find her attractive, etc. She also stopped coming with me to the gym, which was strange because she loves weightlifting, and has lost a lot of her muscle tone. This morning, a woman walked past our car at a red light. I sincerely didn't notice her, but my girlfriend said, "Wow, look at her. She's exactly your type." I hadn't thought about that conversation since it happened, but everything made sense, instantly. I told my girlfriend that she was my type. She said, "Not even close," and started crying. I have only seen her cry one other time in the 4 years I've known her. My girlfriend is tall, Flat-chested, muscular and has short brown hair and brown eyes. She's beautifully androgynous and occasionally people mistake her for a very pretty teenage boy. I love and am attracted to every bit of this about her more than any other type that exists because she's her. She said when she spoke about her type, she said she described a vague style pretty much anyone could embody, and I do dress and style myself a bit adventurously for a man. Meanwhile I described an individual person she was in no way similar to, but always felt like she was expected to be. She said she couldn't go to the gym anymore because she'd tell herself I was checking out other girls. I glanced sometimes but not egregiously, and we used to do this together, and all she could think about was how unlike my ideal she was. That one throwaway conversation has been eating away at and completely wrecked her self-esteem for months and I only just realized. Looking back, she definitely did try to bring it up once before early on, and I brushed it off with "You're perfect for me baby, don't worry about stupid stuff," not understanding how bad she was feeling. So yeah, I feel like I fucked up. Not sure what to do about it.